Well, here we are at a single-family home. Actually, it's my brother-in-law's house. He let me borrow it to discuss some of the questions a homeowner might have about landscaping contracting. Let's go meet John Lewis, one of our investigators. Thanks for coming out. Good to see you. Check out the landscaping we got here. We've, the kinds of stuff we typically see, I guess, at a consumer's home.
Yeah, this is the usual thing we see.
So I guess you've been a consumer protection investigator for many years. You've probably seen all the kinds of problems.
Yeah, I've seen just about every one, but there's always a new one that I haven't seen.
Yeah. Now, what typically would be a complaint, you would get from a consumer?
The main type of complaints I get are billing type disputes or factual disputes, like was the work done? Somebody says it was, somebody says it wasn't. That's harder to resolve. The billing disputes, they usually show up after the first of the year when the landscapers are collecting all their money from, I guess, the rest of the year while they're working. People who didn't pay the bill, they get a lawsuit going. The consumer soon finds out about us. They file a complaint. Then I start looking into the facts of the case. And a lot of times what I find is a bill has an interest charge and late fee that's all been accumulating for a few months. And look at the contract, and there's no mention of any late fees or any interest, even if there was a contract. If there wasn't, it's even more of an open or shut issue. Obviously, there's a problem. It wasn't represented. You can't really do it. Most landscapers will realize they made a mistake. They'll roll that part of the complaint back, reduce the bill, and we can resolve the complaint. Then there's a more serious type complaint that I get, and that's where the whole damn payment, or half the money, becomes the issue because it's gone, and I can't find the landscaper. He took a big deposit, like a few $1,000s to do, I don't know, like retaining walls, a bunch of work, and no material was ever delivered. Every excuse existed, and then I can't find them. And then we look into the issue of, did they have a home improvement license? That is required for a contract or a landscaper to have, and we can actually eventually do a criminal charge if we can't resolve the complaint. So a lot of times we'll have a landscaper come in, sign some kind of settlement agreement with us, give the money back, and agree not to do any more landscaping without a home improvement license or else type thing, if they cooperate. And that's kind of rare. Usually we do the criminal charges.
Now, let's say you were a consumer and lived here and were thinking about hiring a landscaper for the first time.
Right.
What kinds of things should you do? How should you select a merchant?
Yeah, this yard here looks fairly nice to me, so it wouldn't be much other than maybe fertilizing and mowing, and just about anybody can do that. Now, if you're hiring somebody to do like pest control, then you have to have a pesticide application license from the state. But just mowing and raking the grass, like in the fall, raking the leaves, that is not landscaping or home improvement. It doesn't require any license at all.
Right. And if someone has a problem, I guess they can file a complaint?
Oh, they find out about our office one way or the other, because I keep getting the complaints. So it's an unending stream of them. But saying that, most of the landscapers in this county are honest, upright, and we don't get complaints on them.
Okay. Well, thanks, John.
Sure.
That's great.